Today we are back with the verdict. You know, as we all know, the NFL trade deadline was yesterday, November 1st, and that was at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. And now you know, Jerry Jones loves Tony Romo. Tony Romo has been there for years, and it's not likely that he's going to go. But they have new star Dak Prescott, 4th-round rookie, who's playing amazing. He keeps, besides the Philly game, even though he hosted a great comeback, he keeps great control of the ball. And many people are saying that it's creating a hostile environment, and Tony Romo needs to go, as Josh believes. But today we're going to be discussing, should Tony Romo have been traded before November 1st at 4 o'clock p.m.?
Well, I'll start us off, and yes, he should have been traded. He is an injury-prone quarterback who is just costing them way too much money that they could be spending elsewhere, as in a new wide receiver or any position on defense, really. They don't really have a star on defense that they could pay all the money to. So what's the point of keeping him around if he's just going to be a backup? They could easily get a new rookie backup who could replace Dak, because Dak is going to be a starter. He's going to be the real deal for the next few years if you're a Cowboys fan.
Now, you mentioned a rookie backup. Now, I know there's nothing wrong with rookies because we've seen it in Trevor Siemian doing good. We've seen it in Carson Wentz doing good. And Dak Prescott, most of all, doing phenomenal. Even, like, that comeback was amazing. 2 touchdown passes one to Dez Bryant with a 22-yarder to tie up the game. Like, that's phenomenal. That's what you want to see from a rookie taking over a franchise. But do you want another rookie as your backup? Like, a backup quarterback is what you look for stability. Say Dak Prescott's a little shaky, and they need to bring someone in who can control the game more until Dak Prescott.
Well, you get somebody next year when there's a bunch of new quarterbacks coming into the draft.
But you mentioned a rookie quarterback, and that you only would go to that quarterback truly, not just if Dak was playing bad, but if he was injured. And, you know, I agree that Tony Romo has taken up a lot of cap space, and they could be spending that money, like, better spent somewhere else. But Tony Romo's a great quarterback. 2 years ago, he led them to the NFC Championship. But, you know, I don't know about the Dez call that dropped it, but they could have beat Green Bay easily and ended up in a higher position. But I don't think I think they should have kept it. Because, look, they have a valid chance of going to the Super Bowl. The NFL rankings have him at 2nd this year. And, like, he has Dez Bryant. He has so many weapons.
Yeah, they're doing good this year. You're right. But they're not doing good with Tony Romo.
He's leading the league in rushes. Like, they have a valid chance this year.
And I
think they should have kept their chance, because if Dak goes down, their chance is gone. If Romo comes back and Dak goes down, guess what? Super Bowl is still an option. Even though I think what should have happened is Tony Romo should have stayed. Just Jerry Jones should have been clear about who's the starter. He should have said it's Dak's team unless otherwise, or something along those lines. So it's not as foggy, and it's not as like, if Dak loses this game, then Tony Romo's in. Because that puts a lot of pressure on a rookie. He's still a kid.
Well, I mean, Jerry Jones is not just going to say, hey, sorry, Dak, but when Tony comes back, you're on the bench. I mean, he's hinted towards that, but I don't think he'll actually. There's no way he would come back and win.
Why would he need to? Why would he need to? Dak is playing great. He has 1 loss. He's taken the Philadelphia Eagles, a great defensive team, to overtime, showing that he can play in the clutch.
Exactly.
Even it takes so much like mental control after playing horrible. We've seen a Dak we've never seen in the first half, just like so careless with the ball, and just like he was reckless for the team and not helping whatsoever. For him to get his mindset and go back to the other way like he was playing earlier, to take that game to overtime, that shows the kid's strength.
Yes, I agree. That's why I'm saying they should trade Tony Romo. They're paying way too much for a backup quarterback who's making starter quarterback money.
But what if he gets hurt? What's the plan then? They just get
that's what I said. They traded to get a better backup.
No. You don't. I don't think you should get a better backup. You know, not a ton of people are on the market right now, and so
then pay him less. He's taking up a ton of money.
You can't just change that. If Dak gets hurt,
exactly why you trade him.
No, I think you should at least wait until the end of the season for Tony Romo to stay. Like, he deserves to be there. He's been great every year.
Oh, I don't know about every year. What are these last few years? All right, so you brought up the year where Dez caught it and all that happened. Yeah, he was good that year. What about last year?
Phenomenal.
What about he can't go last 2 games without being injured?
Last year he was injured.
Exactly. He can't go 2 games without being injured. He played like 4 games last year.
Okay, so what's your scenario? Say the Cowboys are looking like they're going to be in the Super Bowl right now. Or not looking like they're going to be in the Super Bowl. They're looking like they have a more than valid chance at being a contender. What's your chance if Dak goes down? What do you think they should
Then
do?
you put in Tony, and then 2 games later, Tony goes down.
Tony, you said Tony already got traded.
Yeah, exactly. My point. So
that's
why he gets another back.
That makes no sense.
How does that make no sense?
Okay, Tony traded, and then Dak goes down. Whoa, what do?
You have another backup quarterback you use. That's what you do.
Backup quarterback.
Yes.
Well, then guess what? New backup quarterback comes, he just blows the Super Bowl chances.
Not really. I mean, like you said, you have Ezekiel Elliott, who is obviously the best rusher in the league.
Okay, you can't. Joe Flacco is one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen win a Super Bowl, and like there's not many backups that are going to be better than Joe Flacco. So I don't think they can win a Super Bowl if Tony Romo or Dak Prescott is not behind the O line. Let us know, guys, what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe.